first session of the Special Summit for Sustainable Development for the year 2015. I trust that we are well prepared to tackle the task that lies ahead of us.
For LifeLink Tertiary Model United Nations, these are some of the points you should note. Roll call. During the conference procedure, the chairperson would invite the secretary to take a roll of the members present. You may indicate by saying present and voting or present.
United Kingdom.
Present and voting.
Afghanistan.
Present and voting.
Germany.
Present and voting.
Chile.
Present and voting.
Sweden.
Present and voting.
France.
Present and voting.
South Africa.
Present and voting.
Nigeria.
Present and voting.
Zimbabwe.
Present.
And Uganda.
Present and voting.
A delegate who raises placard and says present and voting wishes to vote on all conference procedures. However, when you indicate only present, then it means you're abstaining from voting from any conference procedure.
Delegates, for today's session, we've been given two topics from the Sustainable Development Goals, Goals 4 and Goals 5. The first topic for discussion is Quality Education, Goal 4, and the second is Gender Equality, Goal 5. At this juncture, I'll call a delegate to table a motion for the adoption of a particular topic.
Motion to set agenda to either topic A or B. Now listen very attentively, because this is a very important part of LifeLink Tertiary Model United Nations. Before the start of the conference, delegates will be required to table a motion to set agenda to vote on which topic they must discuss during the conference sessions. Therefore, any delegate may table a motion to set agenda to either topic A or B. Thereafter, 3 delegates will be required to speak for and against the motion, and then we shall move to a division of the House. A simple majority is required to pass this motion.
At this juncture, we will take a motion to set agenda to either topic A or B. Delegates wishing to set agenda, please indicate by placard. Uganda.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Uganda moves that the first topic, being quality education, be used as the topic for debate for this August House. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Uganda. At this juncture, we will take speakers in favor of this motion. By my discretion, Uganda will speak first. Any other delegate wishing to second this motion? Nigeria. Uganda, you're recognized for 30 seconds.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Quality education, because Uganda is of the view that this is a topic which each and every one of us here can identify with. The strides to take in achieving quality education are unending, and it is to that effect that we would want this topic to be the topic for debate for this House. Thank you.
Thank you, Uganda. Nigeria, you're recognized for 30 seconds.
The Chair of the House, bearing in mind an illiteracy rate of 66% for Nigeria, we furthermore feel so pressed to discuss the issue of quality education, as we feel as a government that is the direct relation we have to give to our people. Thank you.
Well submitted, Nigeria. The chairperson will take speakers against the motion to set agenda to topic A. Delegates wishing to speak indicate by placard. Sweden, Germany. Sweden, you're recognized for 30 seconds.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chairman, the proposed topics for today's discussion are extremely important. However, the delegation from Sweden believes that more attempts have been made to achieve a sustainable education to the detriment of gender equality. The delegation from Sweden believes that what will be the importance of achieving sustainable education if only a few people will gain access to education.
Thank you very much, delegate from Sweden. Delegation from Germany, the Bureau recognizes you for 30 seconds.
Thank you, the Chair. The issues affecting women have been sidelined in our deliberations for so long. Women are just as important as any other issue that we deliberate in this House. Thus, Germany believes that topic number 2 should be used as a topic for this debate. Thank you, the Chair.
Well said, delegation from Germany. The Bureau will take a division of the House. Which of the topics to adopt? Delegates in favor of the motion to adopt topic A, quality education, please indicate by raising your placards. Delegates against. Abstentions. Based on the division of the House taking, the motion to adopt topic A as the agenda of the House fails. Therefore, topic B becomes the agenda. The Bureau would now entertain a motion to open speakers list.
Speakers list. The speakers list is a list that is designed for member states who are wishing to have their opening statements heard. Therefore, delegates of member states who want to give a summary of their position papers may ask that their names be put on the speakers list.
Zimbabwe.
Thank you very much, the Chair of the House. The honorable delegates from Zimbabwe proposes a motion to open the speakers list for the topic before us, gender equality, with a time limit of 45 seconds.
Are there any other contrary motions to this effect? United Kingdom.
Thank you, the Chair. United Kingdom believes that 45 seconds is not enough for member states to discuss the issue at hand, thereby propose a 1-minute speaker's time.
Member states, we will now take a vote on the motion to set speakers' time to 45 seconds. Those in favor of this motion, please indicate by placard. Against the motion. By simple majority, this motion passes. The speakers list is opened with a speaking time of 45 seconds. Delegates wishing to speak, please indicate by placard. Zimbabwe, France, and Chile. Zimbabwe recognized by the chairperson for 45 seconds.
Zimbabwe believes that gender equality is one thing which is very important in the world today. We believe that having everyone on the same pedestal, no matter the person's gender, is one way we could move forward in developing the world in which we live in and for us to have a better world for ourselves. Thereby, Zimbabwe believes and we stand strong on the point that gender equality, or SDG 5, is very important and it should be something we should always strive to uphold. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Zimbabwe. The Bureau recognizes France for 45 seconds.
Bonjour à tous. For the recent election in France, where Macron has been elected as the new president, he has been able to bring up 223 females in the legislature. Meanwhile, in the past, we had just 115 female delegates in the legislature. And I believe this is a step to move France forward when it comes to females in power. Thank you.
Thank you very much, delegation from France. The Bureau advises that you refrain from using the personal pronoun I and use we, or state your country and then proceed with the verb. Afghanistan.
The Chair, with the recent trend in our discussions, I motion for a moderated caucus to talk about discrimination against women in workplaces, lasting 10 minutes with 45 seconds speaker's time.
Delegates, this is the motion before the House. Any other contrary motions? United Kingdom.
Thank you, the Chair. United Kingdom believes that member states here have a lot to discuss. We should continue with the speakers list and then afterwards we can move on to the moderated caucus.
We will take a division of the House. Delegates in favor of this motion to move to moderator caucus for the discussion of discrimination against women in workplaces for a duration of 10 minutes with a speaking time of 45 seconds, please indicate by showing the placards. Delegates against this motion. This motion passes.
Moderated caucus. Moderated caucus is your informal type of debate. However, in this situation, you have a moderator. Delegates who move for a moderated caucus must stipulate a subtopic under the main topic for a particular duration and then set a speaker's time as well.
The chair would invite Afghanistan to speak first, but any other delegates wishing to speak, please show by placard. Germany. South Africa. That will be all for now, delegates. Afghanistan, you're recognized by the Bureau.
Thank you, the Chair of the House. For the past decades, Afghanistan has believed in strong principles of our religion, that is the Islamic religion. And our principles are being founded on that. Ever since then, we have strived and made very serious strides in our various sectors of our government. Due to these principles we abide by. And with that comes women in workplaces. It's part of our institutions to put our men first because it's part of our religion. And therefore, we respect that. Nevertheless, in 1996, we decided to bring on board a working policy that would put women in the forefront of our faculties. As of 2001, we had about 45 teachers. As I'm speaking to you now in our universities, we have about 141 teachers who are females registered under our policy, and we believe it's a good stride towards making development in our country.
Thank you, Afghanistan. Germany recognized by the Bureau.
Thank you, the Chair.
Filler words. Like, as such. It wasn't like, delegates are advised to refrain from the use of this.
The delegation of Germany, wishes to reaffirm our support to fight against discrimination. Discrimination of women in our.
No words such as this would be required and would be taken during proceedings in LTMUN conferences. As a diplomat, you must flow and go straight to the point when addressing the House. Germany, the Bureau would advise that you refrain from using filler words and proceed straight to the point.
Thank you, the Chair. Germany will do as such.
Rules of procedure. The rules of procedure are the guidelines designed by LTMUN to guide delegates during their formal and informal deliberations. Point of order. The point of order is raised by a delegate who believes that the chairperson or another delegate is going contrary to the rules of procedure. Thus, that person must be called to order and refrain or desist from that act.
Nigeria.
The federal state of Nigeria rises on the point of order, specifically for the reason that Zimbabwe, during the roll call, decided not to vote. However, Zimbabwe voted in the recent division of the House. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nigeria, for drawing the attention of the Bureau to this. Zimbabwe, you are merely present and you cannot take part in any voting procedure whatever.
Under the point of order, delegates are advised to refrain from personal attacks, from using indecent language, and from misbehaving during the running of the conference.
South Africa.
Thank you, the Chair. South Africa believes that Afghanistan has deliberately deceived this August House with regards to women involved in politics or education whatsoever. South Africa sees Afghanistan as stupid enough to tell this August House that their country have brought women into their government.
The point of reply. This right of reply is used when a delegate feels a particular submission has been made, which calls his country into the arena of discussion.
They do with bombs whatsoever, and also their religion is the base on which they govern their country.
Afghanistan. A delegate who feels uncomfortable about such a submission may then rise on the point of the right of reply and address that delegate's submission.
The Chair, I rise on the point of right of reply. I believe our discussions here are supposed to be diplomatic enough, so we are supposed to respect each other as diplomats and as such behave as such. You use the word stupid, and I would put it to the attention of the chairperson to put her to order, because the delegation of Afghanistan feels very, very, very disturbed by the word she used. Thank you very much.
Thank you for submitting, Afghanistan. South Africa, the Bureau will direct you to use proper language as a diplomat and refrain from personal attacks. Thank you. In that regard, South Africa, an apology would be in order.
The delegates from South Africa apologizes to this August House in Afghanistan as well.
Delegates may not use electronic or electrical devices during committee sessions unless during unmoderated caucus session, where they will be required to use Google Docs in the draft of their working papers and the draft resolutions.
Delegates, Are there any points before the House that you would like the Bureau to take cognizance of? Delegation from Chile, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Republic of Chile moves for the adjournment of the meeting because we believe that all member states present here has made enough deliberations on the topic under discussion.
Thank you very much, Chile. Any contrary motions? Sweden.
The Chair, the Kingdom of Sweden believes that the purpose for which we are gathered here today has not been met. As such, the Kingdom of Sweden would like to counter-move that we continue with today's session.
Thank you very much, Sweden. We will take a division of the House. Delegates in favor of the motion to adjourn today's meeting, please indicate by raising your placards. Delegates against this motion. Abstentions.
Having heard all that you need to know about LifeLink Tertiary Model United Nations, I'm certain that you're craving to have a feel of our conference experience. Join us on our social media platforms to get more information on when our next conference would be on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
With 6 for the motion and 4 against the motion and a single abstention.
Delegates, this meeting is adjourned.